Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Steve Depoe with the Rose Realty Team, which is part of Keller Williams. I'm a local real estate agent in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I help people like you relocate and find the right neighborhood for your lifestyle here in North Texas. Today, let's talk about something I'm hearing more and more about from my New York friends back east. Should I finally make the move to Texas, especially now with New York City potentially electing its first socialist mayor? What the heck is going on in New York anyway? So here's the deal. New York City is staring down the possibility of electing its first openly socialist mayor in decades. That's a far cry from Rudy Giuliani or Ed Koch. Regardless of where you stand politically, it's raising a lot of concerns of homeowners, renters, and small business owners. We're talking about policies like rent control expansion, increased property taxes on higher value homes, or what he likes to call white neighborhoods. Even proposals for luxury real estate transfer taxes. Plus, there's more talk about aggressive business regulations and wealth redistribution measures, as well as defunding the police again. Not a pretty picture. I'm sure what I'm not sure what a social worker is going to do when your home has been invaded by a group of guys with guns. Let's talk about the government can't even manage the DMV, much less run government-owned grocery stores or government housing. If you already feel like you're paying too much in taxes and getting too little in return, things could get even tighter and tougher. So, why does Texas come up during these conversations? It's not just the sunshine and barbecue, and it's certainly not the sports teams. Let's talk about the lower taxes. Texas has no state income tax. Yes, property taxes might be a little bit higher than average, but overall, especially for higher income earners, you're likely to pay less overall than in New York City. And our Governor Abbott, just signed two bills to reduce property taxes for Texas homeowners, and especially an added special reduction for people over 65. Let's talk about cost of living. Your dollar stretches a lot further here. Housing, bigger and newer for a fraction of the cost. Now, look, I'm not going to lie to you. The Texas housing prices have caught up a bit to the rest of the country. Okay. And so, but you still get a lot more here for your money. Utilities, groceries, gas, all generally cheaper. Let's talk about the business climate, okay? If you're a business owner or entrepreneur, Texas is one of the most business-friendly states in the country. Fewer regulations, lower operating costs, and a huge growing population base for customer reach. And remember those bills I just talked about that Governor Abbott signed? Well, one of them was to increase the business tax credit for small businesses. And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Texas is home to more company headquarters of the Fortune 500 than New York City is? 53 to 47. So there's a fun factoid for you. Let's talk about lifestyle options. Whether you're like urban living like in Dallas or a suburban place like Frisco or South Lake, or even more of a laid back vibe in a place like Denton or McKinney, Texas may be the place for you. So let's talk a little bit about culture and lifestyle, right? One thing my clients mentions after they moved here is less red tape, more personal freedom, and honestly, more space. Not just in square footage, but in lifestyle space. We've got parks, entertainment, and DFW, that's what we call Dallas-Fort Worth, offers a lot of what people love about about the city life. Just more elbow room and less political friction. Okay, let's be honest. Every state has its trade-offs. But if you're feeling frustrated with where New York is heading, especially politically, you've tired of the regulations and the pressure, Texas might deserve a serious look. And look at a few of the reasons I moved here from Morris County, New Jersey, almost 30 years ago. So here's your call to action. If you're curious about neighborhoods, job opportunities, or just want to know more about the daily life here in North Texas, reach out. I can help people relocate from New York to Texas all the time. Hit the subscribe button below and drop your questions in the comment section, or send me a direct message on Facebook or my YouTube channel at Moving to Dallas, Texas. Actually, you can go to my channel right now and hear about many of the other things about Texas. I've done vlogs on neighborhoods, on building, on community, about the process to buy a house. I've done it all. I'm going to end here in a few seconds, and at the end of when I'm done, there's going to be all my contact information. So if you want to see more about Denton County places look like, check out my latest market update. Here's the link. You can browse my housing market updates or housing market in the area on our Facebook page, homelifestyle.expert. Here's the link to that. So it's a buyer's market right now in North Texas. Are you ready to make the move?